Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best fireproof safes. The product links are in the description and in first comment. The number 5 on the list is Sentry Safe. Sentry Safe ticks all of the boxes for the safekeeping of sensitive items. Its ALL rating indicates that it can keep its 1.23 cubic feet of interior space at a safe temperature for paper documents, DVDs, and USB drives for up to 60 minutes in temperatures up to 1700 degrees Fahrenheit. The also resists water for 24 hours in depths up to 8 inches. Burglars will have a hard time cracking this egg since it can also withstand a 15-foot drop without breaking. The safe also comes with bolt-down hardware to secure it from thieves. You can set your own combination on the digital keypad but also have the assurance of access with a backup key. On the interior, a locking drawer and shelves organize your documents and valuables with interior lights that illuminate contents in the dark. At 86.3 pounds, this model is not lightweight. It requires 4 AA batteries to run the lock mechanism and interior light. Solid safe. Just the size I needed to store documents organized in hanging filing folders. It's so very heavy though and really hard to carry. Which in a way is good because no thief will be able to run off with my important stuff, but it was so difficult to get to its place, my home, about 50 yards outside then up several flights of stairs that I feel really bad for whoever I asked to carry it when we eventually move. The box it was shipped in was too big for me to wrap my arms around. I'm pretty short, so I had to support its weight with one arm which quickly gave out. So I ditched the box and just carried the safe. Unfortunately, there's no place to grip the sides of the safe and the material is extremely slippery, making it impossible to carry without keeping your arms out at an angle or putting strain on your back. I made it eventually after at least 8 rest breaks and had sore arms the next day and a half. I'd rather have something a little more possible to transport. The number 4 on the list is dial combination lock. Dial combination lock. This Sentry Safe model features touchscreen access and allows users to create their own combination. Too many incorrect code entries or tamper detection, extreme vibrations can set off the audible alarm. This safe withstands temperatures of up to 1700 degrees Fahrenheit for up to 60 minutes and 8-inch deep water for up to 24 hours. 4 locking bolts and a pry-resistant hinge bar further resist tampering. An interior light illuminates valuables, making it easier to get in and out quickly. It's a well-made and sturdy safe. I specifically wanted a mechanical one with combination and key rather than electronic. Too many horror stories about circuits failing, external battery packs getting lost, etc. etc. There are a number of different models with combination and key. I wanted one with 4 bolts and this one has that. It's not light, so please make sure you have some help to get it set up. I can imagine a thief having a hard time trying to move it even if it wasn't bolted down. Opening up takes a read of the well-written manual and a bit of practice. I mastered it in about 10 minutes. It holds a lot and has a few handy options for keys and a movable shelf. You need to swing the door wide open, so make sure you do that before placing the safe close to a wall. Note that the keys are inside the safe and you should make it a priority to get them out before trying all the options. Also remember to keep the combination safe and secure. This is a great place to start a new safety and security plan for your household. I purchased this Sentry Safe because of Sentry's reputation, because of the size of this particular safe. I cannot be happier with it. It is very sturdy and has more than enough room for everything I want to store in it. The delivery crew of Mike Peacock and Chauncey Riley were fantastic. These two guys could not be more professional and friendly, and they put the safe right where I asked them to put it and removed the trash. Nice job. The number 3 on the list is Sentry Safe Fireproof and Waterproof. Sentry Safe Fireproof and Waterproof. The safe arrived in a box with 3 pieces of cushioning material. 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top on each side. The owner's manual and other documentation was tucked down alongside the unit. The keys for double locking the safe and other documents are inside the safe. Keep in mind, this baby is heavy. About 90 pounds or so. Upon opening I noticed immediately a nasty dent. See picture, the packaging wasn't damaged, so I'm not sure if this was a damaged unitary packaged or if somehow it got dropped onto the corner of something and the box sprung back afterwards. Either way, I cannot give a poor review for something like this. I did some quick research and found that as long as the shell isn't punctured, it will not affect the fire water rating of the safe. I contacted Amazon customer service and they offered to replace the unit immediately at their expense, refund my money, or give me a discount for keeping the safe. I chose to keep the safe. Now for the fun part. Get 4 AAA batteries ready. Keep your documentation away from the safe. Don't be tempted to put them inside of it and close the door or anything. Your key code is on one of the documents, and if you lock them inside, well, I don't have to tell you, it will be a huge headache. Follow the instructions in the owner's manual from here and you will be set up in no time. My safe came with lag bolts to bolt down to the floor. Keep in mind, if you opt to bolt this safe down, it immediately voids the water portion of the warranty. I did not know this, but I am sure that with some high-quality silicone, a person can still make sure that water will not get in, though I doubt that Sentry would recommend this. I do not live in a flood-prone state or area, so that is the least of my worries. There is one lock box included. I absolutely love it, it helps me keep things organized, and I have just ordered another one. Sentry Safe Locking Drawer 913. I have included pictures to help you get an idea how big the drawer is, etc. The drawer locks into the grooves and the top locks when you turn the key. I am the only one who uses the safe, so I just leave the key in there. One drawer is my grab-and-go drawer in case of emergency. I keep important documents, some emergency, fiat money, etc. in it. The number 2 on the list is Honeywell safes. Honeywell safes, I am sure some of you are here due to TikTok. I personally wanted this product to store my valuable documents, such as passports, IDs, birth certificate, cash reserve, etc. in case a fire burned down my house. This should do pretty well for that, I believe, especially for the price, will be a lot better than not having one. That said, I have a couple gripes. The latches on the front are plastic. This is somewhat of a pain just because won't that plastic melt? I am not positive, but maybe a wrinkle in the anti-fire plan. That said, the box is very heavy and can likely stay closed on its own. I think there is a pretty strong seal tool. I think the latches to secure it closed are a little finicky when it comes to the mechanism, but at least it does seem like a very solid shut, so perhaps it is a necessity. This is a personal one, but I wish it were a little more boxy and maybe easier to integrate with my current storage. Some nice features: the weight is really nice, it feels strong. The inside has a very nice lining. This, along with the seal, makes me feel good about my documents being inside. The key mechanism is nice, no chance of locking your keys inside. I know we all don't think we'd do that, but there'd be a non-zero chance. With this product, that chance is zero. My package seemed like it was opened. This is an Amazon thing as of late. I feel they are passing refurbished as new. That said, I asked for a new one and the new one and returned the old one I got had a better box but was still open. Main seal of the product, though the product was fine. This happened to other products from Amazon too, so not a Honeywell problem, but my guess Amazon. The number 1 on the list is Honeywell safes and door locks. Honeywell safes and door locks. After losing my social security card in a mandatory evacuation from a California fire, I decided I needed something better than the small box I was using to keep my documents in. The marketplace for small boxes for valuable documents, hard drives, etc. can be confusing. This box piqued my interest because of its reasonable price and the familiar Honeywell name. After unboxing it, I can say that I am impressed. One minor gripe: mine was delivered without discreet packaging, meaning it was obvious I was buying a locked box. This is slightly concerning even though it's not on the level of a safe. But this may be of concern to some people, depending on where you live. The box itself has a great powder coat finish and its construction is solid. Nothing feels cheap. The lock is perfectly functional and smooth. Included are 2 keys and a booklet with instructions on how to purchase more. Finally, although this item is listed as fire resistant, this isn't mentioned on the packaging. I have no way of telling if this item is fire resistant without potentially damaging it. My hunch is that it isn't, despite what it says on this listing. However, for me, this was not a major gripe because I wanted a durable lockbox where I could put my fire-resistant envelope with my important documents, hard disks, etc. Next time there is a fire or other disaster, I will have a nice hefty box that I can carry out with me. And while it sits at home, it is still protected.